Check out carmarshal.com. The link is in the description. They help support us.
To our daughter, who's the bravest girl on the earth. She was diagnosed with ALL leukemia back in December of 2008, where she was then admitted, and we administered chemotherapy to her for days, weeks, months. She had a spinal injection called methotrexate that was then put into her lower spine on a chemo treatment in September of 2009. And then after that, one of those treatments traveled up to the back of her brain. It created a seizure in the back of her brain. It disabled a lot of her motor and skills and other things at the age of like 2.5, 3 years of age. 2009, coming up and down on a number of chemo or other like anti-seizure medicines. We've seen neurologists from numbers of healthcare providers. We've seen dozens of oncologists, doctors, nurses, everyone else under the sun. And there simply hasn't been a cure. Her health deteriorated significantly.
We decided to go see a doctor in Evanston and have her go on the ketogenic diet, and they also recommended cannabis. So the two together are like a golden cure for her. So she can think better, walk better, talk better. Her brain used to be like in a cloud, and now she can think clearer, and she's more alert, and she can interact, and she seems like she can now go back to school and learn and not be in a cloud on all those previous medicines. So, and I am thankful for all her past doctors and all her past medicines, but now that she's growing, her body needed a different change. And the cannabis plus the ketogenic diet offered a more healthy, cleansing, natural diet for her body to grow and be on forever. I'm pinching and going, I'm excited. You know, this has got to be not just going to help her, I hope it's going to help other kids down the road that need to take cannabis in school for another disease that they need to reverse or treat. And it's not a drug, it's a medicine. So that's what we wanted, just our daughter to be in school on her medicine, not a drug as it seems like it was classified. It's a medicine.
How long has she been out of school, and how does she feel about being able to go back?
Well, she's weaning off of her old medication, so she's almost halfway off all of her previous medications, and we need to consult with our doctor, but I'd hope to have her back very shortly. And obviously after today we don't have a roadblock. So.
Paradigm shift. Court rules 11-year-old girl can treat her seizures with cannabis in school. Showing the power of the people to resist the tyrannical war on cannabis, an Illinois court ruled that a little girl will be able to use it in school. By Matt Agarist, January 14, 2018. Schaumburg, Illinois. In a testament as to how the world is rejecting the war on cannabis and, instead, embracing its incredible medicinal properties, an Illinois court has just ruled that an 11-year-old girl will be able to treat her seizures with cannabis while at school. Nothing highlights the hypocrisy, immorality, and sheer idiocy of the drug war quite like marijuana prohibition. Here we have a medicine that kills cancer cells, saves the lives of countless epileptic children, heals broken bones, relieves pain, treats PTSD, is not dangerous, and exhibits a variety of other incredible benefits, yet the state will kill you over it. The good news is, however, that in spite of the reefer madness maniacs tightening their grip on the drug war, people are resisting and the effects are saving lives. Ashley Surin is one of them. When she was much younger, Ashley found herself in a battle for her life as leukemia took over. Thankfully, she won that battle, but not without consequences. As a result of the chemotherapy, Ashley developed seizures. Luckily for Ashley, however, medical marijuana helped to drastically decrease those seizures. Advertisement. We're amazed with her progress, Maureen Surin, Ashley's mother told NPR. There was a catch, however, in treating Ashley's seizures with cannabis. She couldn't go to school because it was illegal. Ashley's family wasn't going down without a fight though, and this week, in a landmark ruling, she won that fight. As NPR reports, her parents filed a lawsuit in federal court on Wednesday against Schaumburg School District 54 and the state of Illinois, claiming that the state's ban on taking the drug at school violates the Individuals with Disabilities Education Act, IDEA. On Friday, a judge ruled in their favor after hearing from the school district, which reportedly had concerns that its employees may be subject to legal penalties for helping Ashley with her medications. Read more. Baltimore department switched out whistleblower cop's partner the day he was murdered with his own gun. What people seem to misunderstand here is that medical marijuana is a prescription like any other drug, the girl's attorney, Stephen Glink, said. Prohibiting it in school would be the same as prohibiting other medications such as Ritalin, Adderall, or Concerta. To be clear, Ashley is not smoking joints at school. She simply wears a patch that delivers the cannabis which keeps her seizure-free. Clarifying that point, the judge in Ashley's case said, "No one's saying she wants to fire up a bong in math class," according to the Chicago Tribune. While this ruling is certainly a victory for Ashley and all children whose lives can improve from the use of cannabis, it could be short-lived thanks to the current administration's war on this most amazing plant. In the land of the free, citizens found in possession of a plant that grows wild on every continent except Antarctica can and will be kidnapped, caged, or killed. In fact, in just the short time it took you to click this article and read the above paragraphs, someone was just arrested for cannabis. According to the most recent FBI statistics available, an American citizen is kidnapped and caged for cannabis on average every 48 seconds. An estimated 653,249 American citizens who harmed no one had their lives ruined in 2016 for possessing this plant, according to the Federal Bureau of Investigation's Annual Crime in the United States, CIUS, report. Arresting and citing over 500,000 people a year for a substance that is objectively safer than alcohol is a travesty, said Morgan Fox, Director of Communications for the Marijuana Policy Project, MPP. Despite a steady shift in public opinion away from marijuana prohibition and the growing number of states that are regulating marijuana like alcohol, marijuana consumers continue to be treated like criminals throughout the country. This is a shameful waste of resources and can create lifelong consequences for the people arrested. Read more. Regional SWAT Squad claims it is a private organization, not subject to public records law. Arresting people for cannabis is good for business, the police state and big pharma business, that is. If we look at who's lobbying to keep cops kidnapping people for a plant, we see that it is money, and not morals, that motivates this issue, and children in states where the plant is illegal, suffer as a result. While states have moved to decriminalize this plant, the damage done by its prohibition is immense, irreversible, and nothing short of tyrannical. It is high time humanity stand up and demand an end to this brutal and murderous war on a plant.
County, this is Charlotte County Cop Watch, and I wanted to explain what fair use is. You can use pieces of news articles if you're doing it for news reporting, you have commentary, and you're doing it for education purposes. So that's what fair use is, as you can see right here. Another reason why I wanted to make this video is to let you know I have just joined with Patreon. A nice thing with Patreon, I make no money on YouTube. They took the money away years ago, and so this is another way to give, and it's a nice thing too because you can give monthly. You can give $1, $5, $10, whatever. I do 4 to 5 hours a day on trying to wake the sheeple up on how corrupt it is and different ways that you can fight the corruption. So Patreon is a way that you can do it, and then of course the old way is still there. Donate to Sheriff County Cop Watch with PayPal or credit card. So keep that in mind. 4 to 5 hours a day. I make no money, but the corruption happened to me and I'm sick of it, so I'm trying to wake people up. But my wife would love it if if we could get some help out there. There's 47,000 subscribers. Just think if each one of you subscribers just gave a let's say, actually, yes, $1 a month. 47,000 subscribers gave $1 a month. That would be awesome. That's not going to happen. But anyways, that would be great if it did happen. But, you know, do the math in your head. Just think about it. Like I said, 4 to 5 hours a day. I get no money from YouTube. YouTube has gone nuts. You can't do anything anymore. They're taking the money away everywhere. So these are a couple different ways that you can still help out with all this time that I put in. And as you know, I'm in a special situation where, you know, at least I can do it. You know, 4 to 5 hours a day. We have a cleaning company during the day. That's what allows me to do this, and we're debt free. So this is my hobby. I don't go fishing and all that other crap. I try to save the world. So help me out to make the wife happy, man. In fact, if you guys did give $1 a day, and there was 47,000 of you, and you did it, and each of you gave $1, and that was every month, oh my God, yes, I could quit. I could start suing them. Another idea too that we have is, you know, if I got, you know, some funds, we could actually contact everyone that has been ticketed and or arrested and put in jail and start sending them postcards to let them know we're here, and to see if everything went all right, and if it didn't, find out their story. So we could even do more investigations and more lawsuits. Lawsuits take money. So just think about that. You know, 47,000 of you so far right now. You know, $1 a day. I mean, $1 a month on Patreon, or $5 a month Patreon, 10, 20, whatever. Just do the math in your head. Help out. This is a lot of work every single day. Thanks.